Hello guys, welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're all doing good, you're all doing great, and it's a good team selection. How good is this team selection this evening? If you follow me on Twitter, on social media, you would have seen that I predicted the starting 11 to a T. Kai Havertz in the middle of midfield replacing Jorginho. It's the midfield three of Conte, Mason Mount and Kai Havertz. The back four is the same as it normally is in the Premier League. And Mendy's in goal. Up front, Timo Werner on the left, Hakim Ziyech on the right-hand side. And Olivier Giroud keeps his place from the other night and his amazing performance. So welcome along to the stream. Hopefully you guys are going to enjoy it. Hopefully Chelsea will give us another great performance and another 3 points. That's what we hope for. That's what we wish for. I just want to make sure this is playing live. So let me just see if I can go on one of my browsers here and go private window just to make sure that we can see. So make sure you guys can see us all right. Hopefully you're all good. Everyone's looking forward to the game. Not coming up on my channel. Why is it on private? Deary me. Now I'm live. Deary me. Hi guys, welcome along. Had some slight technical problems. Hopefully you guys can see. Let me just make sure it is showing on my channel now. It is. It's live now. Good. Good. Some technical issues, let's just say that. Welcome along to the stream. Chelsea versus Leeds, a good Chelsea team. And if you follow me on social media, you would have seen that I've said that I thought that Kai Havertz would come into the middle of midfield with Mason Mount and N'Golo Conte, and I proved right. It is the case, and it's a good starting 11. Olivier Giroud keeps his place in the team from the team that faced Sevilla the other night, with Timo Werner left, Hakim Ziyech is on the right-hand side, and yeah, back four and Mendy, the same as it was against Tottenham. Everyone's restored, but as I say, the midfield is Mateo Kovacic comes out, replaced by Kai Havertz from the team. Yes, I know. The team prediction was good, wasn't it? It was really good. I was happy with that. I'm going to have to bring you guys in. How you doing, Ghost of Rugby? You doing all right? Let's come over here. Swap things around. Just so I can see you guys. Chat's not coming up. Why aren't the chat coming up? Pop out chat. Hold on. I need to change my chat. 1 second. Hold on. I've just got to change my chat settings on here. Hold on. There you go. We're up. The chat's on, which is good. Hi guys, welcome along to the stream. Technical issues as usual with me when I start up these streams, but hopefully you guys can now see everything clearly. I've even managed to sort out my chat so you can see my chat on the side. I've even managed to sort out my clock. For the regular viewers that normally pay a visit when I do these commentaries, the clock now works. The clock will now work to 90 minutes, which is great. So, just what we're on delay. We are a minute delayed, obviously, because I'm watching the game on an app. Rabba, how you doing? Rugvi, how are you? Looking forward to seeing Giroud get on into Ziyech and Reece James's crosses. I know. I really know. I know. That could be key today. I think Giroud to get a couple more. I can't see Giroud sort of not benefiting from the balls we're going to play in the box. John, how you doing? How are you doing over there? I believe you're over in Brazil. Daniel, how are you? Good to see you again. Ice Cold, how are you, mate? You guys can now see the chat on screen as well now, which is good. The clock's better, the chat's better. I'm gradually getting better at this sort of thing. It's not great. Brian, how are you? Nice to see you. Welcome along. Welcome along to the commentary. As usual, I try and do the best that I can. What we're seeing at the moment is images of Edouard Mendy. Hold on, I've lost my screens. Everything's disappeared from view, which isn't good. Right, I'm back. Welcome along, everyone else. Clear Sky, how are you? Yeah, I'm good, Daniel. I'm really good. I'm just as usual. Hope you boys and girls have also got the same going on. David, how are you? 2,000 fans in the stands. They're in the west stand and they're in the shed end. The fans, of course, haven't got the sound on, so it's interesting to see if there's any chance. Javier, how are you? Nice to see you. Mount playing again, encourages on the bench. Lampard should marry him. Mason Mount was rested. He was rested in midweek against Sevilla. He's come back in, which everyone was expected to come back in. Kovacic played both Spurs the whole game, and he also played against Sevilla. So it makes sense to bring somebody else in. And Kai Havertz has got the knob in place of Mateo Kovacic. Lubricating the engine, of course. Of course. Yeah, so I wonder if there's going to be any of these chants going out. New chants for new players that obviously you're not going to hear. But it looks as though the shed end, from what I'm seeing, the shed end, which is when you look at the ground, at the ground from where the camera is on the left-hand side, that's the shed end. No, it's not, John. It's on Sky. Yeah, so it's in the shed ends on the left-hand side. You've got fans in the lower section there, all spaced out. The west stand, the stand that's directly opposite the TV camera, it's the lower tier of the west stand where the fans are in, and they look spaced out, but they don't look exactly sort of real spaced out. As you see, I'll just go through the starting 11 again. So it's Mendy, Reece James, Ben Chilwell, Zuma, Silva, Conte, Mount, Havertz. Then it's Werner, Ziyech, and it's Olivier Giroud up front. Deep State, how you doing? He's starting on the left-hand side because Olivier Giroud's up front. Yeah, it's a good shout. Havertz might get a goal today. You never know. You never know with Havertz. He might do. He is due a goal. I agree with you completely. Leeds are in their 4-1-4-1 formation with ex-Chelsea Patrick Bamford up front. Their midfield four are Rafinha, Klick, Harrison, Alioski. Phillips is the holding midfielder. Bielsa and Lampard come face to face, shake hands, and that's it. Very cold, as expected. Yeah, Kai does need a goal, Mr. Havertz. Can Giroud follow on from his great form? There's a stat just come up about Olivier Giroud, and he's scored in each of his previous 5 Premier League starts. That's obviously towards the end of the season, where he did a fantastic job for us, getting us into the top 4. So the game's about to start. Remember, I'm a minute behind live coverage because I'm watching it on the Sky Sports app. So coverage is delayed by a minute. So, we're about to get underway. Take the knee as usual. So, they're going to take the knee. Referee's waiting. Everyone's ready. Leeds are wearing their away purple and maroon strip. Chelsea kicking from right to left towards the shed end. Honza, how are you, mate? I'm good, thank you. How are you? So we're about to get this going. This wasn't going to be a commentary, but yeah, they're taking the knee. I've managed to sort it out, and it's commentary today and commentary again Tuesday for Champions League. So the game's about to start. Here we go. Game's underway, and my clock is now working properly. I've got the chat on screen. Chelsea kick off, play a long ball forward, and Leeds clear the ball away. But Reece James has collected it, plays it back to Kurt Zouma, who's on his way back towards the goal and passes it back to Mendy, gives him an early touch. Zouma collects the ball. Deep in our half, switches the ball from right to left. A ball that he often looks to play to Chilwell, and Chilwell's brought it down. Halfway inside their half. Mason Mount runs outside him, gives him the ball, gets the ball back. Havertz into Mason Mount. Havertz comes wide lefted, deep in our half, gives it back to Silva. Being closed down. Kai Havertz is being man-marked. Ball over the top, and Ziyech is there. And a great save from the goalkeeper. Tyreek, how are you? A long ball was played from Thiago Silva. Hakim Ziyech makes a run from right into left. And he has a shot low down. Alioski's with him. He takes a touch on his knee, left of the 6-yard box, and the keeper saves it low down. I know, Honzo, and I've got the chat up as well. Chelsea corner. Mason Mount takes it, floated into the near post, and Giroud wins a header, and it goes just wide of the near post. Unlucky. The Chelsea fans behind the goal were up celebrating. Great header from Giroud. Free header near post. And he gets the angle he gets it a little bit wrong and it goes wide, just wide. Great opening from Chelsea. 2 attempts on goal that's caused them problems in the first 90 seconds of the game. Still have to promise her a new kitchen. No. No, my wife is very understanding, let's just say that. So we've come to a compromise. So it's all good. It's all good. So, Leeds take the goal kick. 21st century teams, yeah. So the goalkeeper plays it out to the right-hand side to Ayling and he heads it back to his centre-half. Closed down by Giroud. Ziyech presses. Werner presses. Leeds have got the ball deep inside their half, right corner, and they just lump the ball forward. Silva wins a header. Ziyech tries to lay it off to Giroud and doesn't find him. Leeds have got the ball halfway inside their half. Alioski, left-hand side. Tries to find the ball into the centre forward and Kante steps in front and wins it. Gives it to Havertz. Holds off 2 challenges. Goes back to Reece James. Just on halfway. Right back position. Comes square to Thiago Silva. Silva plays it to left-hand side to Mason Mount, who's dropped deep to get involved. Turns away from a challenge. Comes back out to his left-hand side. Gives it to Chilwell and he goes square to Kurt Zouma. Centre circle. Plays it to just to the right of the centre circle to Kai Havertz, who comes across. York, how are you? Brian, I managed to sort my clock out myself. There's another ball into Hakim Ziyech, and he tries to lay the ball off into the path for Giroud, and Leeds clear the ball away. And Phillips, left-hand side, just over halfway, plays the ball into Bamford. Bamford's in, he's gone round Mendy, and Bamford has scored for Leeds on the counter-attack, and Chelsea are 1-0 down. Deary me. Leeds had the ball on the left-hand side. Alioski. The goal stands. Thiago Silva just inside their half. Plays the ball up to the edge of the box to Hakim Ziyech. Tries to lay it off to Giroud. Leeds clear the ball and they flick it up to the left wing. Calvin Phillips, right on the halfway line, left-hand side. Plays a delightful ball in between Chelsea's 2 centre-backs. And Patrick Bamford's in between them. Zouma can't get there. Silva can't get round and cover. Mendy comes out of his box to try and clear the ball away, but he's literally on the edge of the box. Bamford flicks it past him and then left-footed puts the ball in the back of the net. And Leeds are 1-0 up. A counter-attack. That was Mendy's come off his line and he's outside his box, and all he can do is try and clear the ball with his feet. If he caught Bamford, he would have been off, because literally the two centre-backs couldn't get there. He was in between when he made his run, and we're a goal down, and that's after a great start from us. Wake up call. Clean sheet's gone after 4 minutes, and it's ex-Chelsea Bamford. Chelsea react, kick-off. Zuma plays it up to Giroud. Conte, dead centre, 30 yards out. Plays the ball in the channel to Mason Mount. Inside the box. Squares it. They get the ball away. Chelsea need to respond, and quickly here. There's a massive gap between Bamford and their midfield, but the ball from Phillips to Bamford was outstanding, I have to say. Good ball. Chilwell's in left-hand side. Plays the ball to the penalty spot. Giroud about to strike it, and they get in and clear the ball away. Chelsea getting in down this left-hand side. But now Leeds are breaking. They've got a man over, and they play it wide to the left winger on halfway. Stats come up. When Leeds score first in all competitions under Bielsa, away record when they score first. Played 25, won 25. Different story today, hopefully. Rafinha's got the ball. Goes back to his centre-half, who's 10 yards inside his own half. Plays it square to the other one. Comes square to him. He's being pressed by Giroud, by Werner. Giroud's won the ball back, but the referee's given a free kick away. I don't know why. That's a massive blow for Chelsea. A goal behind. It was such a good ball by Calvin Phillips, I have to say. Right, Leeds take a free kick. Left winger, edge of the box. Reece James front him up. They got an overlap. Alioski plays the ball inside. Zuma comes across and clears it. Leeds have got loads and loads of space down our right-hand side. Our right-hand side, you've got Reece James. You've got Hakim Ziyech, and you've got Havertz covering that side. Right, they're trying to play possession. We've won it back, and Werner's sprinting forward just on the edge halfway. Giroud plays him back in. He's edge of box. Werner shoots right foot and it goes wide, unfortunately, but took a deflection. Chelsea corner. This game is wide open. Absolutely wide open. I don't know if it's nerves because the fans are in or what, but this is wide open. Bielsa's doing his usual, squatting like he's holding a poo. On the floor, Lampard, they got a player down. They're centre-back, I think. Is it centre-back? Injured, hold on to his knee. Yeah, it's got to be changed. They've got to make a change, Leeds, after 7 minutes. I'm not sure who's coming off. Diddy, how you doing, mate? Just before you joined, Chelsea had two good chances. Hakim Ziyech forced a save from the goalkeeper low down after a good move. And then a corner come in, and Giroud's header was he just got his angle wrong, and it was just wide of the near post. And then Leeds broke on the counter from resultant play. And a great ball from Phillips. He's literally on the halfway line, on the left wing. Looks up, he's got Bamford in between Zuma and Silva, and he curls the ball right into his path. Zuma can't get there. Silva can't get there either. And Bamford flicks it around Mendy. Mendy, as I say, come out. He was outside his box. All he could do was stick a foot out to try and tackle him. And Bamford flicked the ball past him and then put it in the back of the net. 1-0 Leeds. Right, so their centre-half is going off by the looks of it. Robin Koch is coming off and Llorente is coming on. Hopefully that can unsettle him. I know he's one of their main centre-backs, isn't he? Or he's one of their midfielders. I'm not so sure. I think he's a centre-back. He's played 7 minutes and he's off. Right, Chelsea corner. Giroud, Zuma, Silva, all on the penalty spot with Reece James. There's argy-bargy going on here. Corner comes in. Mason Mount takes it near post. Flicked on and it's there. It's in. It's no. What's happened there? Giroud with a flicked header near post. It bounces off the far post. It looks as though it was Werner, as then flicked it towards, into the back of the net. It's hit the underside of the crossbar, bounced out, and they clear it. And Chelsea have got possession on halfway. Massive chance. Giroud's at the post. 3 goals we could have scored already, and we find ourselves a goal down. Right, Mendy's got the ball, calming it right down, just outside his box, launches it forward to Giroud. Giroud's got Mason Mount running behind him. The ball went over Giroud's head. Mason Mount's looking for the flick on. And Alioski just blasts the ball into the stand. Let me see this replay. So corner comes in. Giroud wins the header and it hits the far. It doesn't hit the far post. It's going in and Werner sticks his foot out. It comes off of Werner. And then Werner goes to, he flicks it with his right foot, to put it in the back of the net. Stops it from going in, and then he tries to flick it in, and he hits the underside of the crossbar, and it comes out. Werner just needs a goal and quickly, and then he'll be flying again. Right, Chelsea possession, Zuma, over halfway. Plays it to his right-hand side to Kai Havertz, 35 yards out. Reece James up the line, comes back, forced back on himself. Silva, centre circle, comes wide to Mason Mount, left-hand side. Chilwell's outside him, he turns inside. Mount holds off a challenge, finds Werner 30 yards out. Hakim Ziyech comes and gets the ball, floats it to the back post. Giroud tries to head it down, and they clear the ball away. Up to halfway, Silva wins the header past Bamford, but they've won a second ball, and N'Golo Conte has taken down the midfielder. Let's just see this replay again. So the ball's going in. Is it going in? And Werner stops it from going in. I think he just got his angle wrong, Werner. The goalkeeper and Werner, as Werner tries to flick it in, it comes off the goalkeeper and goes and hits the underside of the crossbar. Unlucky. Bajo, how are you doing? There's plenty of time. It's 80 minutes for Chelsea to recover, and the signs are looking good at the minute. They're still creating chances. They're still going forward, but Leeds got possession. Left wing, edge of the box. Reece James holds them up and they're forced back to go to their left back. And he's forced back to go to his centre half, who's halfway now inside his own half. Pressed by Giroud, pressed by Werner. It's back to the keeper. He comes wide right to Ayling. Shut down by Mason Mount straight away, and referee's going to give a free kick. Deary me, we need to react here big time. Right, Ayling takes the free kick short to centre half. He plays it square. Centre half just got the ball outside his own box. Left side is centre half. He plays it over the head of Ayling. Goes off for Chelsea throw. Right in front of Frank Lampard. Werner takes it. Short to Chilwell. It goes back to Silva. Shut down by Bamford. It goes back to Mendy. Mendy goes to the right end of just outside the box to Zuma. He's shut down. Back to Mendy. Mendy just about gets the ball away. Plays it out to his left-hand side, and Chilwell wins a great header. They win second ball, but it goes off for a throw. Chelsea throw. There's the camera's focusing on Mendy as if he could have done better there with the goal, but I don't think he could have done, to be fair. He would have, if he caught Bamford, he'd have been off. He was the last defender. Right, Chelsea throw. Halfway inside our own half. Chilwell to take it. Goes up the line. Giroud holds off the defender. Lays it off to Mason Mount. But Mason Mount is shut down. Akmal, how you doing, mate? Nice to see you. Plenty of time yet. Right, Havertz loses the ball inside their half. They play a little 1-2. And they play it out to his right-hand side. They're 10 yards inside our half. Halfway inside our half. Right-hand side, a centre. Up the line. Rafinha into the box. Chilwell's fronting him up. He gets the cross in and Chelsea clear the ball away. Alioski misses his attempt at goal. Ziyech on the edge of his own box is trying to dribble it away. They shut him down. It goes for a goal kick. Frank, thank you, mate. Jeff, who's Jeff? This is wide open, this game. This is far too open. Both managers be having kittens here. Chelsea goal kick. Mendy tells everyone to push up and blast it forward. Giroud, it's not close enough to Giroud. He can't get there. They head it forward, but Zuma's won a free header. This time, Giroud wins it, lays it off to Mason Mount, but he's got someone there with him. Shuts him down straight away, and they play the ball up the line to Rafinha. Chilwell puts the ball out of play, 15 yards from the corner flag. They've got the ball right wing, our left-sided position. They're finding a lot of joy down the wings here. Obviously, as we know, Reece James and Chilwell are encouraged to get forward, and they're trying to get into the space behind them at the minute. Right, they've taken a throw. Come off Werner, but they've still got the ball. Phillips goes wide to Rafinha. Edge of our box. our left-hand side. Cross comes in towards the back post. Reece James wins a good header. And then Havertz heads the ball away. But Leeds have got second ball. Phillips, halfway inside our half. Plays it wide to the left winger. He's got a man over. Gets to the byline. Edge of the box. Pulls it back to Bamford. And Bamford left foot volley over the bar. Deary me. At the moment, Hakim Ziyech is sort of having a conversation here with Reece James and with Havertz about this right hand side. Our right side, they've literally got overlaps everywhere down the wings at the minute. Right, Mendy takes the goal kick. 15 minutes gone. Havertz flicks the ball on. It wasn't a good goal kick. Only got to halfway. But Leeds have picked up second ball. They lump the ball forward into the left channel. Our right back position. They've won second ball, but Conte wins it and gives it straight to Leeds. Right, they've got the ball. Hi, Ian. How you doing? It's a great story, Ian. Right, Mendy's got the ball again. Plays it short to Thiago Silva. He goes square to Kurt Zouma. Zouma halfway inside our half to Conte. He's shut down by Phillips. Ewan, how you doing? Silva has got the ball. Silva goes wide to Zouma. 10 yards inside our half. He's shut down by Bamford. Goes across to Reece James and he's forced to go square. Silva inside the centre circle. Goes to Mount. Silva gets the ball back. Plays the ball inside to Havertz. Finds Zouma. Across halfway now. Zouma. Acres of space. Inside to Havertz. Dead centre. 30 yards out. Back to Zouma. Conte. Leeds are in their defensive shape. They've got like 10 players behind the ball here. Chelsea trying to play the ball wide. And we give the ball away. Leeds have got it inside their own half. Deep inside their own half. Centre back goes across. He didn't celebrate, David. He didn't. Great challenge from Werner. The ball's played to the centre half. And Werner right in front of the Chelsea fans. In the shed end. Puts a great challenge in. Great Greybeard. It's a good goal, Greybeard, I have to say. From a neutral's perspective, that was a great ball from Phillips. But it's disappointing from our side to see the amount of, the way that Silva and Zouma, that Bamford got between them. Leeds take the throw, play it back to Ayling, right by his corner flag, shanks it straight out. Chelsea throw, Ben Chilwell to take it. About 25 yards from goal, left-hand side. Chilwell throws it inside to Giroud, who comes short. Lays it off to Werner. Goes back to Conte. Leeds are pressing. Hi, Gran. How you doing? Welcome, everyone, to the stream. Hopefully you're enjoying it. Silva's got the ball. Plays it to the left back position. Halfway inside there after Chilwell. Lumps the ball forward. And Werner's caught offside. When Leeds are out of possession, they're dropping in. 10 men behind the ball. They've got like a long, wide line, a long purple wall. And Chelsea just need to keep doing what they can. Chelsea fans in the shed end are up and singing, which is good to see. Right, Leeds goalkeeper takes his free kick for the offside. Just outside his own box to centre-back, who's forced back to the keeper. Closed down by Giroud, and he lumps it forward. And we've won the ball back. Giroud on the edge tries to find Kai Havertz. Leeds block it and get the ball away. Zouma wins a header against Bamford halfway, but then Leeds pick up the loose ball. Ayling, right back position, goes inside our half, halfway inside our half, and gets the ball back. Rafinha inside. He's got a runner. Ayling's unmarked by the byline, puts the cross in back post. Alioski's hit the post and they clear the ball away, but he's offside. Luckily enough, he was offside. David, how you doing? Welcome, everyone. If I haven't seen you on the chat, hopefully I can. You are in front of me. Steve, how you doing? Yeah, I know. Yeah, Ayling was well offside. Good little one too, but Ayling was played in by the byline, right wing, but he's about 10 yards offside. Right, Chelsea need to respond it. It's 18 minutes gone, approaching 19. Need to score next 10 minutes. Right, Chelsea possession, we're forced backwards. Werner goes to Zouma, who's halfway inside our half. He moves up towards centre circle. Silva. looking for an out ball, hasn't got one, goes square to Zuma, halfway line, back inside the centre circle to Silva. Again, looking for a ball, hasn't got one, but Conte shows in front, 30 yards out, dead centre, lays it off to Havertz, turns away from his left foot onto his right foot and plays it out to Ziyech. Conte makes a run outside of him, flicks it inside to Havertz, gets the ball back and lays it off to Reece James. He lays it back to Conte, under pressure from Phillips, lays it off to James, who's won a Chelsea throw. 25 yards from goal, James has got a throw in, plays it short to Havertz, shut down by Phillips, lays the ball off, not good enough, and Leeds win the ball back. Phillips, halfway inside his half, has got a runner right wing, Rafinha, Chilwell's there covering, lays it back to Mendy. And Mendy dinks it over Rafinha and gives it to Chilwell. Chilwell strides away from a challenge and comes inside. Chilwell into the centre circle now. Plays the ball to the right hand side to Hakim Ziyech. Reece James on his bike outside of him. Ziyech holds onto it. Now gives it to him. James, edge of the box, plays the ball low. Penalty spot, and calm as you like, Calvin Phillips back heels the ball away and Leeds come out. And Ziyech closes them down and Leeds have got themselves a throw in. 10 yards just inside their half. Left back position. 20 minutes gone. Chelsea fans behind the play in the West Stand lower. Good to see fans back in the ground. Unfortunately, I'm not going to pay £75 for a ticket. So, Chelsea fans are vocal. I was telling them they're wasting time with a throw. And we've won the ball back. Ziyech, right wing, foul by Alioski. 35 yards, about 40 yards from goal. David, how you doing? Tywin, how are you? Right, Chelsea need to respond here. Reece James has got a free kick on the right-hand side of centre. And he floats the ball out to his left-hand side and finds Chilwell. Takes a touch and brings it down. Shut down by Rafinha. Werner's dropped deep, 30 yards out, dead centre. Looks for a 1-2 if Havertz doesn't come off. And Phillips wins it again. Leeds outside their own box, go back to the goalkeeper. Shut down by Havertz. Gives the ball away to Giroud, the goalkeeper. And Giroud has shanked the ball wide. Unlucky. The goalkeeper was being pressed and just gave the ball straight to Giroud. And Giroud was coming from the left, sort of left of centre. And when he's won the ball with his left foot, yeah, he done well to step in front of the centre-back and win the ball. And when he won it, yeah, he shanked the ball just wide, Giroud. Unlucky. Unlucky. Right, Leeds got the ball, left-back position, play up the line. Give it inside to Phillips, and the left-back's made another run. But Bamford's held off Zuma, and they've got a man in the left-hand side. Left wing, edge of the box, comes into the centre, lays it off, and there's a strike. And the ball is just, it's tame. It comes off Reece James. And Mendy's got the ball. Dallas with a shot from about 25 yards, dead centre. Didn't get hold of it. So open, this game. Really is open. Thank you, David. Right, Leeds have broken the play up again. And Giroud's given away a foul. 10 yards inside our half. Right wing or right back position, Dallas. Right, Leeds have got a free kick. You're right, Diddy. It's very frustrating this half. Really is. Leeds take the free kick and go square to the centre-back. Plays it to Alioski, the left-back. Plays it up the line. Halfway inside our half, they've got a runner outside of him, and it's Calvin Phillips. Level the edge of our box, onto his right foot. Cross comes in. Held away by Zuma. Rafinha at the back post, going to collect the ball. He collects it with Chilwell up against him. Right on the byline, and Chilwell's won a tackle. And it's now a Leeds corner from our left side. Their right side is coming in swinger. Bajo, Alice, how are you? Dale, how you doing? Thank you everyone for tuning in. It's not been good so far. It's so open, this game. Chelsea have had their chances. But Leeds had the good chance and took it. Right. Leeds corner. Everyone's back defending. Click to take it. Right footed out swinger. Havertz heads the ball away at the near post. Comes back to him though. He turns back to him on his left foot. Rafinha takes on Werner, beats him, but can't beat Hakim Ziyech, who comes away with the ball and plays it to Werner. Halfway, right on halfway. flicks the ball off Alien and gets a Chelsea throw right in front of Frank Lampard. Mount takes it quickly to Werner, gives it to Havertz. Havertz just plays the ball straight out of play. AC, how you doing? Nice to see you. Thanks for joining. Deary mate. Joseph, how are you? Right, Leeds possession's gone all the way back to the goalkeeper, who plays it out to the left back, Alioski. Heads it back to his centre back, who's left corner of his own penalty box, and he plays the ball up the line. Zuma gets in front of Bamford, wins a good header. Havertz tries to find Werner with a flick on the header, and it doesn't come off. And Alien's breaking for Leeds. Right back position, over halfway, inside Chelsea half. Rafinha now, level the edge of our box. Gets away from Conte, left-footed. Plays it square to Bamford. Inside the D, just tamely shoots towards the far post, and easy for Mendy. But even as that play's evolving, they got a man over on the edge, on the far side, our right-sided position. You've got Reece James there. He needs to be supported by more. He's got Havertz sort of playing right of centre, and he's got Hakim Ziyech. And they got men on the overlap all the time. And Leeds are playing possession up and playing quite well, laying the ball off, and then we break it up. And Zuma's got the ball. Reece James goes back to Mendy. Alice, you're right, we do need this. But there's plenty of time left. 20 minutes in this half to go. Right, Thiago Silva steps up to halfway. Plays the ball inside their half to Werner. Left to centre, comes to the left side position. Chilwell, with Rafinha closing him down, is forced all the way inside to the centre circle with the ball and gives it to Zuma, who plays it square to Reece James. Right on the halfway line, right back position. Back to Zuma, he's shut down by Bamford. To Havertz, he's closed down. Silva, he's being closed down. Havertz has found some space. Just inside their half. Plays it wide to Hakim Ziyech. Takes on Alioski. Comes inside. Holds the ball up. Lays it up to Reece James. Edge of the box. Cross comes in. And there's Giroud. And Giroud has scored to make it Chelsea 1. Leeds 1. The man of the moment, Giroud, has done it again. What a ball. What a ball from Reece James. And what a ball from Hakim Ziyech. Chelsea had the possession on the right-hand side. Havertz, let's see this again. I'm sure it was Havertz that plays the ball out wide. So Havertz picks up the ball right at the centre circle and plays it out to right wing to Hakim Ziyech. He comes inside, fronted up by a defender. Alioski goes to dive into challenge. He stops, holds the ball up and plays it out to Reece James on the overlap. Reece James with acres of space. Literally gets the ball, first time cross, and there's Giroud to toe poke the ball home at the front of the 6-yard box. No one near him on the stretch, and he beats the keeper at his near post. And Giroud's giving it all this to the Chelsea fans in the shed end, giving it all this and the old badge. Get in there, Giroud. Ryland's done it again. 5th goal in 2 games. What's happening here now? The players are over by the benches. Oh, Hakim Ziyech has got a knock and he's down, being treated by the physios. I think he's going to be all right. Great goal from Giroud. Giroud and Frank are deep in discussions. Brilliant, brilliant. Steve, yeah, I agree with you completely. Justifying his selection. I think Hakim Ziyech is actually coming off. Ziyech is coming off because Christian Pulisic is now stripped off and ready to come on. He's just taping up his pads. Ziyech has got a knock on his... Is he holding his hamstring? I think Ziyech is holding his hamstring. And that's not good. He is. He's holding on to his hamstring, Ziyech. And he's coming off. It was such a great... I mean, for Ziyech, first chance he gets to play in front of the Chelsea fans in the stadium. And he's lasted 28 minutes. And hopefully for Ziyech, that's not going to be too long. He's holding on to his right hamstring and he's not comfortable as he comes off. He gets an embrace from Giroud as he goes off. And Christian Pulisic is coming on. Just shows the strength of the Chelsea squad now. That you got a quality in Ziyech coming off, and you got Christian Pulisic who's raring to go with his dodgy beard. What is going on with Christian Pulisic's beard? He looks 10 years older. He really does. Ziyech is going straight down the tunnel to get treatment on his hamstring. He's gutted. He looks really gutted, to be fair. Leeds about to kick off. 29 minutes gone. Great to see Giroud again. And from the kickoff, they play the ball back and we're pressing them. We're shutting them down. But Rafinha turns away on halfway. They've got a man over left-hand side again. And they play it out there. Pulisic is getting back to support Reece James. They got to the edge of the box. They floated the ball to the back post. High over everyone. That our right-hand side is a major problem. Who is that? Is it Harrison? Harrison on that left-hand side. He's got so much space. And every time they build the possession on the right-hand side, we're all being sucked across. And you're relying on your Pulisic now to get back in and help support Reece James and cover that side. Chelsea goal kick, and Mendy plays a long ball up to Giroud, lays it off into the path of Mason Mount, left of centre, looks for another ball to Werner or to Pulisic, overplays it straight to the goalkeeper. Leeds possession. Goes square to the goalkeeper, inside his own box, obviously. Werner's shutting down, pressing. Giroud's pressing. The centre-back panics, gives the ball straight to Christian Pulisic. Right on the edge of the box, and he's challenged. He couldn't bring it down. And Phillips has got the ball. Plays it wide here to Ayling. Just 10 yards inside his own half. Up to halfway, looking for an out ball. Been shut down by Mason Mount. And then Leeds just calm it down with possession. In the centre circle. They go to the left-back. Just inside his own half. Square to the centre-back. To Llorente, who's come on as a first half sub. He looks a bit shaky with the ball at his feet. Leeds have got the ball. Chelsea are pressing. Leeds are trying to play nice little passes, but they're being pressed. And Phillips has gone down under a challenge of N'Golo Kante. And they got free kick. It was Llorente who gave the ball away. Again. This time to Christian Pulisic right on the D, but he couldn't control it in time. Right, Leeds possession. Centre half. Ayling plays it inside. A nice little 1-2. They got the ball right hand side. 30 yards out. Looking for a ball into the box. It's clear. He plays it inside. Lays it off to Rafinha. He's at the byline. He tries to cross it. Tries to keep it as it's going out. Hits the bottom of the post, but I think the ball had gone out anyway. But nice little triangles from Leeds. Yeah, he's well offside. He's about 5 yards offside again. Giroud's a Formula 1 car. Benzema's a shopping trolley. Brilliant did he. Right, Mendy's played a long ball forward and Giroud goes up the centre half. Claims he's being fouled, but Mason Mount's done well to win the second ball. Left wing. Brilliant play from Mount. Oh, he's unlucky. Really unlucky. They clear the ball away. Silva tries to take a touch, miscontrols it, and it's gone off for a Leeds throw. 15 yards inside there, our half. Bamford's talking to the linesman about something. Ongoing conversation. Trying to claim for something. It's not having it. Right, Leeds got the throw. Bielsa still squatting, shouting. Right, their possession. Chelsea are pressing, force them backwards. Giroud pressing the centre half. He's gone back to the goalkeeper. Right, their centre half, left to centre's got the ball. Goes square to Llorente, right of centre. Halfway inside his own half. Murat, how you doing? Play ball up to Click, who's trying to lay a ball off, and Chilwell's read it. Left side is Timo Werner. Pulisic's right side. Click's got the ball here, 30 yards out, right wing to Rafinha. Ayling's made a run to the byline, plays the ball, slams the ball off of Thiago Silva, and it goes off for a Leeds corner. Silva's communicating with Chilwell about getting back in or doing something here. Amit, not interested in Liverpool. Fish slice, bye-bye. Amit, you're going to get banned, mate. Bye-bye, Amit. Right, their corner's come in and it's been cleared away. They play a long ball towards the back post and Giroud chests the ball down to Reece James, who volleys the ball clear. Right, ball's with Leeds, centre half, just over halfway, left side. Looking for a ball up the line, he's got it. Alioski, Reece James comes across, controls the ball and then plays it off him to win a Chelsea throw. 15 yards from our corner flag. I'm not interested in knowing about Liverpool, that's why. Ultimate. He's spamming my chat, that's why. Right, 35 minutes gone. Chelsea play the ball up to Giroud, who flicks the ball on up the line. And then Leeds have won possession. The centre half steps forward, 10 yards inside our half, and lumps it forward. And Bamford wins a header. It comes outside to the left wing. Harrison up against Reece James, and Reece James wins it. Supported by Pulisic. Lumps the ball forward to Giroud, but the centre half wins it. Havertz collects the ball. Plays it to the left-hand side. Chilwell, left wing, over halfway. Looks to play in a ball into the feet. It's come out to Mason Mount. He tried to find Werner with a flick, edge of the box, and they clear it. Centre half comes away with the ball, turns away from the challenge. Still got the ball, edge of the centre circle, and tries to find Rafinha and gives it straight to Chilwell. Silva looking for a ball on the right wing. There's no one there. So comes this way to Timo Werner. Halfway inside their half. Conte gives it back to Chilwell. Chilwell goes back to Mendy. Mendy, edge of his own box. Plays the ball to Thiago Silva, who gives it square to Zuma. Reece James, halfway inside of our half, right wing. Back to Zuma. Silva, halfway inside our half, dev centre, looking for a ball. Directing people around. He goes square to Havertz, who's dropped in to help. Zuma. Silva. Thiago Silva plays it up to Olivier Giroud, who goes square to Zuma, just over halfway. Looks for that ball to the left-hand side again, and Chilwell holds off Rafinha. Can't control the ball, but does well to keep it from going out for a goal kick. Leeds have got the throw right by their own corner flag. About 9 minutes to go. Welcome everyone to the stream. If you've not seen before, I tried to talk you through the game. I can't show you any footage, of course. Ailing to take the throw. He's already stolen 10 yards and he's still walking. And he goes even further up the line and he takes the throw. Chilwell lumps it up in the air. Giroud goes up. Doesn't win it, but Conte's won second ball. Pulisic out on this left wing now. Pulisic into Mason Mount, edge of the box. Tries to find Giroud. We've won the ball back again. Mount, Conte's there. Pulisic, corner of the box, left-hand side. Dribbling around a few players, trying to hold it up and forces a corner. Well done, Pulisic. Well done. Olivier Vaughan, I'm not going to ban you. Why am I banning you? You're not spamming me yet. Spam me and I ban you. No mercy, as I used to say, Cobra Kai, back in the day. Right, Chelsea corner being taken by Mason Mount from our left-hand side. Right, Mason Mount. Right-footed in-swinger. Sorts his hair out first, of course. Priorities. Takes the corner, swings the ball in. Doesn't beat the first defender again. And they clear it. But Reece James has won the ball halfway inside our half. He's under pressure by 3 Leeds players. Gives it back to Conte and he's forced back to Mendy. Mendy lumps the ball forward. They win the header. And Reece James has done well to hold off Patrick Bamford. And the two of them are getting into some ructions here. Bamford's come off second best. Reece James gives him a look. The look as if to say, you don't want to do that. And Chelsea got the ball. Zuma. Goes back to the goalkeeper. Penalty spot. Comes outside the box, left hand to centre. Gives it to Thiago Silva, who strides forward 20 yards left of centre. Directing people to move out of the way. Hasn't got a ball, so goes back to Mendy. And Mendy gives it back to him. Mendy. Oh, yeah. Plays it up to Pulisic, who lays the ball off to Chilwell, goes for a return, but the ball gets played out of play, unfortunately. 5 minutes before half time, 6 minutes plus injury time. It's an even game. It's an open game, an even game. We've got Tony Dorigo commentating. Remember him? Left back for Chelsea back in the day. And Leeds. Right, they're throw, and we've done well. Chilwell's done well to step in front of Rafinha and win a free kick. He doesn't. They give him a Leeds throw. Over halfway, looking for Click, who's up there supporting Bamford. They don't win the ball, and Zuma just lumps it clear. Leeds win the second ball. Chilwell wins the header. Giroud just takes it down on the edge of the centre circle, gives it to Havertz, loses it. Harrison's on his bike. Plays it to Bamford, edge of the box, and Zuma puts the leg out and makes a great challenge. Forces Bamford wide. Bamford goes back to edge of the box. Phillips. Click. Alioski. Clicks there. Edge of the box. Shut down by Kai Havertz. Phillips, 30 yards out. Dead centre. Swings the ball wide right to Ayling, who does well to hold the ball up. Ayling plays the ball towards the back post. Mendy puts a big hand out. Takes a touch on it to control it. And then grabs it and throws the ball out quickly to Kai Havertz. Faced by Phillips. Centre circle. Goes square to Conte. Looking for a ball on the right end, got one. So Silva now. Silva goes square to Kurt Zuma. Zuma back to Silva. I see a stat about the most completed passes in the Premier League. Kurt Zuma, I think, is 4th on the list. Right, more possession from Chelsea. Going up towards Giroud, forced backwards again. Aldo Ziyech went off with a hamstring injury on 28 minutes. He's been replaced by Christian Pulisic. Chelsea possession. Pulisic plays the ball edge of the box, right hand side to Werner. Goes to the byline. Cross comes in, blocked, and goes off for a Chelsea corner. Chelsea's got a corner here, right hand side this time. How you all doing, guys? I hope you're all doing well. Thank you for joining. Yeah, Werner got a cross in, looking for Giroud on that near post again, and the centre half steps in front and clears the ball away. Mason Mount's going across to take the corner. Chelsea fans in that corner of the shed are giving him a round of applause on their feet. Good to see fans back in. Right, 3 minutes before half time. Chelsea corner, right-sided. Mason Mount to take it, outswinger, beat the first defender. Cross comes in. He does. He gets it towards the penalty spot. Chilwell wins the header, heads it down towards the goalkeeper, and he just clears it in front of Giroud and lays it off to Ayling. Plays a long ball up the right wing to Rafinha, and Conte's come across, cover him. All the way back to his own corner flag. Supported by Pulisic, just plays the ball up to him. And now Conte plays a long ball, looking for Giroud, but he can't get there. And Leeds got possession again. But it's on their literally halfway. 2 centre-backs got the ball now. Mason Mount goes to close them down. Ayling, right wing, just inside our half. Up the line. I think to Harrison. It's actually Phillips. Chelsea win it back. Pulisic gives it to Giroud on halfway. Chilwell. Forced to go backwards slightly. 10 yards inside our half. Looks for a ball up the line. Plays it up to Pulisic. He flicks it onto Giroud. Centre half reads it, comes across and clears the ball away. Chelsea throw. Right on halfway in front of the benches. Reese, Mary, EP, how you all doing? Ahmet, just don't spam, mate. You're welcome to just stay, just don't spam. Right, Chelsea have got the ball. Giroud, nice little touches to Mount. Tries to get away from Alioski, makes a great challenge. And the click is literally centre circle. In space, striding forward. Conte's trying to catch him. Plays it to Rafinha, who's on the left-hand side now. Edge of our box. Goes past Reece James. Cross comes in and Zuma gets the ball away at near post. Leeds are a good side. A good side. They haven't come up for the championship, take it easy and just survive. They come up to play their football. It has to be said. Right, they've taken the throw to Rafinha. Fronted by N'Golo Conte. Goes back to Phillips. He's got Havertz closing him down, so he goes back to centre half in the centre circle. Centre half strides forward. EP, hello. Ayling. Harrison on this right-hand side now. Puts the ball into the box along the deck and Silva just gets the ball clear. Comes back again. Silva, edge of his own box, heads it down to Chilwell. Left back position, floats the ball forward, looking for Giroud. They stepped in front of him, won the header. And they've worked the ball out to his left-hand side. But Timo Werner's tracked back and won the ball. And Werner's on his bike, right wing, across halfway. Strides forward, 30 yards from goal. Up to the edge of the box, right-hand side. Takes Alioski on, gets to the byline. They come across and block the cross. And they're breaking free on the left-hand side. I say the breaking free. The centre-half's got the ball and gives it to Calvin Phillips. 30 yards, well, I say halfway inside his own half. Gives it to Rafinha, who slowed the ball right down. To Phillips, plays the ball wide to the right back, Ayling. Plays the ball up the line. Clicker's dropped off, giving the ball to Harrison. Ayling goes back to centre half. There's 3 minutes added time. Charles, appreciate your opinion, mate. Just don't spam. But I think you're wrong. Right, Conte's done well to win possession. Leeds just knocking it about at the back here. They're not pressing forward. Centre half has got the ball. Plays it to the other centre half who's on. Second half, Llorente. Plays a long ball to this right wing again. Looking for Harrison, but Chilwell comes across. Heads the ball up in the air. Harrison brings it down. But there's Mason Mount to help Chilwell and Pulisic. And Chelsea have won a throw-in. Man United did well to come back second half. I didn't see the first half, but they were poor apparently. Pogba goal was a good goal. Looks like it went out of play though, didn't it? Right, we played the ball up the line to Pulisic, who's flicked over his head to Giroud. And as Giroud tries to bring it down, there's Phillips again to win it. And they've gone back to the goalkeeper. 2 minutes of injury time to go. They play it out to Rafinha, just inside his own half. But Reece James pushes him back. Phillips gets the ball, and he's looking for the ball over the top to Bamford. In the left-hand channel, Zuma reads it, heads it to Havertz, who's covering for Reece James. Havertz gets his feet mixed up and does well to hold off a challenge. Comes away with the ball. Mason Mount, dead centre, inside his own half. Strides forward and gives it to Christian Pulisic, 10 yards inside our half. Chilwell tries to go around the defender, who comes across and makes a good challenge. And leads with Harrison, plays it up to Dallas, who goes wide to Rafinha. 10 yards inside our half. Comes inside. Chelsea backing off. Havertz fronts him up. He gives it straight to Conte. Dead centre. 30 yards out. Tries to play a pass into Timo Werner. It's too short and Leeds have won it. They play the ball in the box looking for Bamford. Silva does well to win a header. Right, Pulisic, dead centre. Goes back to Chilwell. Pulisic takes the defender on and goes past him like he's standing still. And Pulisic, two defenders with him, holds it up, holds them off. Plays the ball inside to Timo Werner. 35 yards from goal, dead centre. Reece James on the overlap, into the edge of the box. Cross comes in towards Giroud, who's got his back to goal and he tries to flick it in. But unfortunately, it goes wide. But Reece James, when we get Werner coming inside, Alioski follows him and Reece James has got acres. He puts another good ball in. But Giroud went near post. He had Mason Mount and Werner in behind him. He's unlucky. Charles, Ziyech went off with a hamstring injury. 28 minutes and Werner's on. Ahmet, you haven't got to keep putting the same thing, mate. Right, that's half time. Chelsea won, Leeds won. A wide open game. It really is an open game, I have to say. There's so much space in this game. It's literally end to end. It's like it's a cup game. But Chelsea started well. Had two chances in the first 90 minutes. The first one was Hakim Ziyech made a good run from centre to the left-hand side. Was played in and literally drilled a shot low and the goalkeeper saved it at his near post with his feet. And then there was a corner that came in and Giroud headed the ball but he got his angles wrong and he headed it the wrong side of the near post. Aldo Ziyech has done his hamstring, had to go off 28 minutes, replaced by Pulisic. His hamstring went. And then literally 7 minutes into the game, Leeds on a counter-attack. They play the ball out to the left-hand side and it comes to Calvin Phillips, who's literally right on the byline, left-hand side, on the halfway line. All he's got is Bamford. He's in between two Chelsea centre-backs. You've got Zuma and you've got Thiago Silva. And Phillips plays a great ball in between the two of them, around them, right into the path of Bamford. But as Bamford connects with the ball, Mendy's come out of his box. He's outside his own box, and all he can do is try and put a foot out and try and win the challenge. But he doesn't want to bring down Bamford. If he makes contact and Bamford goes down, he's off. He's the last defender. Bamford, fortunately for him, flicks the ball over his foot and then slots the ball home, left foot into the net to make it 1-0 Leeds. But then Chelsea have come back into it. Leeds are still dangerous for the overlaps. They've got a lot of space wide. Chelsea have come back into it, created some good chances. We just can't convert at the minute. Giroud with a great goal. A great move from Chelsea. Havertz got right of centre. Plays the ball down the right-hand side to Hakim Ziyech. On the right-hand side, he cuts inside. And then, as if he's going to play the ball with his left foot, and he stops the ball. The two defenders that are with him just sort of stand still looking at the ball. And as they do that, I've got to stop my timer. As they do that, Reece James on the right-hand side. And Reece James, thank you very much. Phantom, thank you very much for the super chat. I really appreciate it. Thank you, guys. The super chat is available if you want to use it. Phantom, I really do appreciate you doing that. Thank you, mate. From the USA. Whereabouts in the USA are you from? But getting back to the goal, Reece James was on the overlap right-hand side. And he plays a great ball in first time. And Giroud makes a run towards the front post. And he's literally on the front post. And he flicks the ball home. Left-footed. Goalkeeper beaten at his near post. 1-1. Chelsea have been in the ascendancy. But it's just, they're dangerous, Leeds. Very, very dangerous, I have to say. I need to try and reset my timer. Can I set my timer up to 45? I can, look at that. How's your luck? Will that go? I don't know. My timer's gone a bit funny. Never mind. I'm trying to work all this out. But yeah, so Chelsea need to come back into this yet. Steve, it's an open game. Not good for your nerves, I know. That one guy, no, we don't know yet. We don't know what it is. Bionic Man, yeah, we definitely need one. Thomas, how you doing? Nice to see you join. Welcome to the stream. So, guys, while it's half time, put in the chat where you're all watching from. Whereabouts in the world are you all? I'm just watching an advert with Vinnie Jones in it. Doing an advert for Brute. Remember Vinnie Jones as a player? Vinnie Jones got the fastest booking, I think. Was it something like 4 seconds? Outrageous. Absolutely outrageous. USA. Sophia, how you doing? Yeah, Hakim Ziyech. It was during the goal. When the goal happened, when he sort of held the ball, he laid the ball off to Reece James. And next thing you see, everyone's over at the bench sort of chatting away, and you got Ziyech was down, and the next thing you know, he was stretching his leg out, and he's come off of his hamstring. David, I know I need an extra time clock, I know. I'm trying to work this clock thing out. I've only had it a week or so. I mean, anyone that watches my streams knows they're not the best. You know, I mean, this sort of stuff. The graphics is a godsend. The thing I've worked out how to put the chat on the screen is unbelievable. So I will start. The clock will start after 12 seconds into the second half. That's how bad it is. Patrick's in London, West Sussex. Diddy, RK, how you doing over in India? Son Goku is over in South Africa. We're just showing the Bamford goal. It's 4 minutes. Yeah, they flick the ball out to Calvin Phillips, and he plays a great ball. First time, left footed into Bamford. It was such a good goal, I have to say. It was just it's a shame. Do I live in London? I actually live in Surrey. I'm born and bred Chelsea. I was born at a hospital called the Princess Beatrice, which is no longer there. But I was born and raised in Chelsea, and my family originates from along the Fulham Road, believe it or not. And my nan is still there. 300 yards from Chelsea's ground. I started going to Chelsea in 1980. That's how old I am. I was 6. Just got to keep, for those of you who don't know, I've got to keep my my throat lubricated, of course. Right, so let's look at the chat. If I've missed anybody. Himanku, how you doing? Ritaj, how are you? Bipin. If I'm ahead of your betting app. Charles Joseph. Nito, hi from Kenya, how you doing? Make sure you all come and say hello in the chat, guys. Don't be shy. It's a community we're building here. Hopefully you guys enjoy the commentary so you come back again. The link up between Reece James and Hakim Ziyech is good. It was really good. Just a shame that Ziyech is... As soon as he laid the ball off, he was feeling his hamstring. Ritik from India. Hello from India. They're just showing the goal again. Great goal from Giroud. Really was. Hello from Cheltenham. From sunny, leafy Cheltenham. Hiya, Bob. How you doing? Nice to see you join. Quisnaldo. I think Havertz, don't forget Havertz has only joined this season. He's not really had a good run, I'll say, of like sort of 10 games on the spin, and he's still getting used to the Premier League. Let's give him a little bit of time. Who's your top ever Chelsea player, Patrick? Oh dear. Jem from Plymouth, how you doing? Havertz is an investment, guys. Let's just give Havertz a little bit of time. Let's just see what's going to happen. I am. Jay Spence, I am. I'm ancient. 46 I am now. Can you believe it? Because I bath in oil of Olay. Well, what am I looking at? Chat. Jim, yep, from Plymouth. Top ever Chelsea player. Jermaine, how are you? Nice to see you join. I mean, there's so many to try and choose. It'll have to be... It's going to have to be... Yeah. It's going to have to be Frank Lampard. Frank Lampard, Terry Drogba, for me. And you got... I mean, but you think of the players. If you sit and watch Chelsea TV, or you sit and watch Chelsea's video coverage, or the content they put out there, and some of the old games, and some of the... You think of some of the players we've had through the door at Chelsea. Some of the forwards in particular... You know, back in the day, you've Eiliger Johnson, Jimmy Floyd Hasselbank, Speedy, Dixon, Hudson, Osgood. But if you think about, you know, Steve Zola as well, then you think about, obviously, you got Drogba, but you got Samuel Eto'o played for us, Hernan Crespo played for us, George Weah played for us, you know, Matthias Kesman, Adrian Mutu. Do you remember him? Remember the old Viali as well? Do you remember the old Mutu song? Chim Chimney, Chim Chimney, Chim Chim Chiroo. Who needs Wayne Rooney when we've got Mutu? Remember that one? Just a shame how things turned out with Mutu. Great goal scorer, though, I have to say. Yeah, Ruud Gullit. Brilliant player. Brilliant player. Solomon, Kai needs a trainer. He could be like Kevin De Bruyne. He could be. But you just need to give him a little bit of time, Havertz. You know, it's very, very different. Very, very different. The Premier League to, you know, Bundesliga. And you think Kai Havertz has already spoken of the situation and said that, you know, in the Premier League you don't get a rest. You know, everyone works hard to the 90th minute. You know, Baggy, our left side is wide open. Yeah, see, Baggy, I think watching the game, I think the problems we got is the right hand side. I think Reece James needs to be supported some more. I think you might see. I mean, I'm sitting there talking about Havertz. You might see, yeah, good Jukebox Jury. Remember him? You might see Havertz come off maybe at some point for Kovacic, because we need support on the right hand side to help out Reece James, because there's an overlap every single time. They're targeting that left wing with Reece James because you're reliant upon whoever's playing wide in that area, it's Werner or Pulisic, to get back in and help. You're relying on the three-man midfield, whoever's right of centre, to get across and help as well in like a Mazzala sort of position. And they're having joy down our right. That's the biggest problem at the moment. Really is. That's what I can see anybody. Cup final, Gem, yeah. Samuel, yeah, need to press a little bit more. I think you have to work out when's the best time to go and press. When's the best time to do that? You don't leave yourself exposed. And with the way they're playing a 4-1-4-1 formation. So if anything, when they haven't got the ball, they split into a 4-3-3. And then without the ball, they drop in and make the 4-1-4-1. But Calvin Phillips has been impressive, I have to say. Very impressive in this first half. Havertz, Werner, Mount off. Yeah, someone's got to remind me about the clock. Clock's awful, I know. It's what I can come up with. But as I said, if you watch some of my other streams I've done when I first started doing it, what you're seeing now, compared to what you saw before, it's like another world. It really is. And the fact that I'm pleased with myself, I managed to get the chat up so I can see the chat while I'm watching the game and I can see everything that's going on. So just waiting for this second half to start. Welcome along, guys, to the chat. Thank you very much for taking part. Thank you for getting involved in the chat as well. What do I think about 3 subs instead of 5? I think at the moment, I mean, the argument is that the squads that are stronger are going to be of a benefit. Let's be honest. The teams that have come up, like look at your Fulhams, look at your Leeds, look at West Brom. Arguably, their first 11 is their best 11, and players that come in are not going to be as strong. Or you might have a few that are as strong, but the basis of their strength in their squad is their first team. So whereas you've got the likes of Chelsea, where we saw the other night, 9 players come in, different from Tottenham, and were outstanding against Sevilla. Chelsea have got a great squad, a fantastic squad of players. And if we had 5 subs to choose from, you're changing half a team. And it would be of a benefit. And I do understand the lesser sides, or not. That's the wrong thing to say. I understand the sides that haven't got the overall squad, that's strength in depth is what I'm talking about, sort of kicking off because it gives people an unfair advantage. I do get that. But with all these injuries that are happening, there's another one here with Hakim Ziyech, for example. I think the 5 substitutions was probably a way to go up until you get past Christmas, because it's just hectic. Champions Leagues every week. Obviously, it's going to finish this week until the new year, but it's been every week. You've got FA Cup games, League Cup games have been played. I think it's a big, big ask. Of course, there's the argument that, these are professionally paid players. If I got paid £100 a week, I'll do cartwheels for you every day down the garden. You know what I mean? And they only play for 90 minutes, and they shouldn't be tired. I do understand that. But obviously, there are injuries. But I mean, I'll jump through hoops. You give me £100. They're just showing this chance again for Werner, and Giroud flicks the ball on the near post, and it's going towards the far post. Is it going in? So Werner, who's standing on the far post, puts his foot out, right foot, to flick the ball in. And it comes off his ankle and goes up in the air. On the goal, like a yard out. Just up in the air. Doesn't go forward, goes up in the air. And then when he tries to take advantage of that and flick it into the net, the keeper comes out, and Werner and the keeper comes off the keeper's body, goes and hits the roof of the net. It hits the underside of the crossbar but comes out. I don't know how he's missed it. He's missed it from a yard. But just need Werner to score. Get Werner to score today. Jem, can't let everybody. They won't be able to man mark. I know. That's a good point. Brian, yep. Ahmet. Right, let's have a look. Is there any changes at half time? I don't think there is. Yeah, did he? Let's say never get tired. Steve. Our defence looks doggy, Steve. Does it? I think you mean dodgy. Oh dear. I don't think there's any changes at half time. Jem, I know the clock. I've got to wait for 12 seconds in. Come on now. Be kind. Everyone in the chat saying, time up, time up. It's good the fact that I've actually managed to put the score up without people reminding me to put the scores up. The scores on the doors for all those of a certain age. So no changes, second half. Right, I've got to wait till 12 seconds. We have kicked off. Right, now I can do it. Right, we're live. We are live. Right, we've won back possession from Leeds. They kicked off, but we've given away a free kick on the edge of their own box. We get the ball away to the left-back position. Havertz slides in. Reece James goes in again on Harrison. Bit of argy-bargy going on here. Chelsea have pressed with intensity, straight from kick-off. Havertz went in with a slide tackle. Referee didn't like it. They had the free kick. They play it across the back foot. Goes to the right back. Plays it up the line. Mason Mount wins the header. Pulisic flicks it over the defender. Goes up there with two players and he's managed to force a Chelsea throw. Chelsea throwing 30 yards from goal. Our left wing position. Chilwell to take it. Chilwell looks for an option. Plays it inside to Giroud. Lays it off to Mason Mount. Plays it to Giroud again. Tries to find Chilwell, but they've won the ball back. And they come forward on the wing. And N'Golo Kanté, they're claiming there was a foul. It wasn't. Conte's won the ball. Leeds players down right by their right wing by the halfway line. He stayed down and Thiago Silva puts the ball out of play. Chelsea fans in the West Stand lower are giving Rafinha what for. He's hung onto his mouth like he's been shot. He tries to do a little turn inside Kanté. Kante's got his foot out and just catches him. A little glance on his face. And Rafinha's now up. Rafinha's doing this to the referee. Look, I've been touched on my lip. Get up. What's wrong with you? Right, Chelsea's got the ball. Silva. 10 yards inside our half. Left of centre. Looking for a ball. Hasn't got one. So comes square to Zuma. Zuma goes back to Silva. Mason Mount drops into left back. Chilwell goes up the line and we play it inside and Pulisic lays off to Kanté. Giroud drops deep, collects the ball and goes wide to Chilwell. 30 yards from goal, left hand side. Comes inside. Pulisic drops deep, dead centre. Gives it to Havertz, who's just outside the centre circle. Plays it up to Werner. Werner takes on Alioski, plays it up to Pulisic, dead centre. Turns away from a challenge. Got Chilwell outside of him, edge of the box. It's Mason Mount, puts the ball in, but it's easy for the keeper just to clear it. In fact, the keeper held on to it. He's come outside of his box and just rolls it out to the right back. Back to centre half. Giroud pressing the keeper and he just manages to get the ball away. Alioski. Well done, Kai Havertz. Worked back in and won the ball. They tried to play it up the line and Havertz coming to win it. And then Alioski nicks the ball off of Werner but goes off for a Chelsea throw. Right in front of Bielsa. Right wing. James to take it. Brian, how you doing? Silva. Back to Zuma. Zuma plays the ball up the line to Werner on the right wing. Inside to Giroud. Does well to hold it up and Werner tries to get away. They try to play him in. It comes off for Phillips and goes for a Chelsea throw. Werner's trying to get more involved in the first 3 minutes of this half. Zuma goes back to Mendy. Mendy outside of his box. Controls the ball. Plays it to right hand side to Havertz. His touch is bad, but Leeds put it out for a throw. Werner takes it quickly to Reece James. Holds off Harrison. Back to Thiago Silva. Being closed down. He steps away from the challenge. Goes back to Reece James. He comes inside. And then plays the ball up the line. Giroud trying to shut the centre-back down. Who's come across this right-hand side. He goes back to the keeper. Goalkeeper takes his time. 1-1. Goes square to the centre-back. Centre-half. Just strides forward. Chelsea are not pressing. They're pushed up high into their half. Charles, be positive, mate. Right, we've got the ball. Centre half. Plays the ball forward. Zuma wins the header. Conte back to Silva. Plays a great first-time ball to Mason Mount. Drives forward over halfway. Just outside the edge of the box. Plays it wide to Pulisic. Back to Ben Chilwell. Goes back to Pulisic. Inside their box. Comes from the left-hand side into his right foot. Pulisic shot's blocked. Keeper saves it easy. Keeper rolls the ball out. And Leeds come across halfway. Play it out to the left-back position. Left wing. 30 yards from goal. Harrison. Reece James fronts him up. Played it inside to Phillips. They got a runner. Click is by the byline. Left-hand side. Back onto his right foot. Goes back to Harrison. Cross comes in. Can't beat Mason Mount at the near post, who heads the ball away. Havertz helps Werner. Does well, Havertz, to win a free kick. Chelsea free kick. Halfway inside our half. Right-hand side. 6 minutes of the first half gone. It's intense as it was the first half. Havertz looking to get more involved. Gives it back to Zuma. Zuma gives the ball to Reece James. He's got someone right up against him. He's just forced up the line, Zuma. And then Alioski wins it in front of Werner for Chelsea throw. Right, Reece James take the throw right in front of Frank Lampard. No one's moving. He goes up the line to Giroud, who flicks the ball on, looking for Werner. Mason Mount's... Oh, it's Pulisic nicked in. Won the ball, but they've just alien come across and won a great challenge. Chelsea throw. Back to Reece James, who goes square to Thiago Silva. Halfway inside our half. Collects the ball. Holds the ball up and Zuma. Strides over halfway and plays that ball right to left, looking for Chilwell. Underplays it again. But Rafinha tries to clear it, only finds Conte. Gives it to Mount. Mount back to Conte. 10 yards inside their half. Dead centre. Plays it to Kai Havertz. 30 yards from goal. Edge of the box. Drives. Right hand corner of their box. Gets the Chelsea corner. Playing really well. Brian, thank you, mate. I appreciate it. David. Chelsea corner, right wing. Here we go. Who's taking it? You got Kai Havertz near post. Timo Werner's lurking at the back post. All the big guys are up on the edge of the box to make a run. Cross comes in. Headed flicked on by Zuma towards the back post, but they get the ball away. And Ben Chilwell has been taken out by Alioski. Chelsea have got a free kick 10 yards from the byline. Left side of the penalty area, just outside. Good position, right footed to swing this in. Charles Joseph. Honestly, mate, if you don't like it, don't be here. Go away. Simple as that. Right, Chelsea have got a free kick from a dangerous position. I can bump you off, mate, Charles. It doesn't bother me. We want to be positive. Being positive about Chelsea at the minute. You're not one of these keyboard warriors on social media, are you? If you are, you're banned. Right. So, Reece James looks like he's going to swing this in right foot. He does. And it's headed over by Kai Havertz near post. Unlucky. Free header. Good run. Good run. Totally unmarked he was. Nobody went with him. Unlucky. If anything, he got such a good connection with the ball. All he had to do was flick it on. Just glance in header. Would have done it. Right, they've played the ball out to the right wing and they've given it away. And Werner, right hand side, ball's played just too far in front of him. He goes out for a... Yeah, it's a Leeds goal kick. Plenty of time to go. 35 minutes plus injury time to go. Leeds have got the ball. Walking it out of their penalty box with the centre half, Llorente. Swings the ball out to wide to Alioski, who's right on halfway, left back position. Looks for the ball up the line and Reece James has won it. Gives it inside to Kai Havertz. Strides over, centre circle. He's got being closed down. And they play it off of the Leeds midfielder. And it's Chelsea's throw. Chelsea on the right-hand side, halfway inside their half. Reece James to take the throw in. He's got Werner and Havertz down the line looking for it. Leeds are going to make a change by the looks of it. Giroud drops deep, collects the ball, holds off the centre-back. Plays a good ball to Thiago Silva, just over the centre circle. Silva, 30 yards out, dead centre, he plays a ball. Looking just to chip the ball over to Mason Mount. And the defender Dallas heads it back to the goalkeeper. That was unlucky. Good spot from Thiago Silva. Goalkeeper takes his time, rolls it out to the centre half. He's just outside his own box, right of centre. Goes square to Llorente. Yeah, did he? Yeah. Right, Chelsea are pressing high and just Leeds are knocking it around their back four at the minute. They've worked it out to right back position. Alien goes back to his centre half. Chelsea have pushed up 10 yards inside their half. They're not pressing, overly pressing, but they've worked the ball well, Leeds. They've got a corner for Leeds. They played the ball up to halfway, laid the ball off. 2 little one-touch passes, and Click was in down the left-hand side. He gets to just outside our box, left corner, puts the ball in. It's crossed. It's blocked, and it goes off for a Leeds corner. Our right-hand side, their left wing, and it's going to be taken by, is it Click? Going to take it right-footed. He's going to swing this ball in. Cross comes in. Evades everyone, but Rafinha's come onto it. Oh, my word. Rafinha's come onto it outside of the box, and he's hit it on the volley. Mendy's got down and saved it, and the rebound comes back to Rafinha. It's come off of Thiago Silva, and Rafinha put the rebound straight over the bar. It was actually blocked by Thiago Silva, and he can't keep the rebound down, and it's gone 5 yards over the bar. Leeds have made a change. Harrison's come off, and he's been replaced by somebody. I'm not sure who that is. Ian Poveda come on. So, Chelsea have got the goal kick, and Mendy launches one. Giroud doesn't win the header, but it goes over him. Giroud's complaining he should have had a free kick, gone all the way through to the goalkeeper. Leeds goalkeeper plays it to his centre half, who's inside the penalty box himself. Strides forward, Cooper, the captain, goes square. Llorente, 10 yards outside his own box, goes square to Cooper. Shut down by Giroud, plays it up to halfway, and Conte is all over Dallas. Referee gives a free kick after Dallas or Click complains. Plays it short to Rafinha, but the referee doesn't like it. Referee's telling them, get back in the position I awarded the free kick from. Right, Leeds possession inside their own half, just inside their own half. 2 centre-backs being shut down by Giroud and Werner. Giroud sells himself and the centre-back turns away, but then Giroud shuts him down again. Doing well. Cooper on halfway looks for a ball to Rafinha, and Chilwell plays it straight inside to Dallas, but then gets there and wins the second ball. Phillips has got it. Alien, just inside his own our half, right wing. Lumps the ball forward to Poveda, and it goes out for Chelsea throw, right by our own corner flag. Left back position. They're going to try and box us in here. We need to try and play this clever. Mason Mount's up the line. Conte's inside. Giroud comes in. Comes and drops deep for the ball. They step in front of Giroud and win it. They flick it up to Bamford, edge of the box. Conte gets in there and wins a good challenge. Bamford plays it inside to Pulisic. Pulisic is fouled by Alien. Claiming he got the ball. Chelsea free kick. 10 yards inside our half. Left back position. Ben Chilwell. Silva's going to take it. Thiago Silva. He's going to launch it forward. Kai Havertz comes short. Silva's looking for a long ball. And plays it. Silva plays it up to Giroud. Beaten in the air by Llorente, but Chilwell wins the second ball. Cooper then comes across and heads the ball clear. Then Silva wins it on halfway. Conte goes wide to Chilwell. Right on halfway. Goes back to Silva. Plays it a nice little ball inside to Conte. Turns away from Click. And Conte tries to find Giroud, does. Finds Werner. Werner's in on the edge, right-hand side. Werner's shot's blocked. The rebound. Keeper saves it again. Then Mason Mount has a shot and the goalkeeper saves it. The defender blocks it and it goes for a Chelsea corner. Werner was unlucky there. Really unlucky. Big chance for Chelsea. Werner's first shot saved by the keeper. Come out to him. Keeper then saves it with his legs. Then as Mason Mount, right on the edge of the 6-yard box, go to shoot a goal, they throw their bodies in front of him and it comes off the defender. Corner to Chelsea. Mount takes it, swings the ball in. Kurt Zouma! Get in there! Zouma with a free header. 2-0. Get in there. What a goal. Completely unmarked Kurt Zouma. Being congratulated by all the fans and all the players. Great goal, Zouma. Corner from Mason Mount was high. He plays the ball towards the penalty spot. And Zouma, Cooper, the Leeds captain's on the floor, claiming there's a foul. I don't know what's happened to Cooper. Cooper has literally lost his footing. He slips and Kurt Zouma jumps completely unmarked. Heads it into the bottom left-hand corner. He's watching himself on the replay. It's Chelsea 2. I do score, by the way. Chelsea 2, Leeds 1. Zouma with a header. Cooper's claiming that he was fouled, but it looked to me as though he fell over. He slipped. VAR not even looking at it. It's been given. Chelsea 2. Leeds 1. Get in there. So Leeds kick off. They got a job on. They got to come out at us now. Right, centre half's got the ball. 10 yards inside their own half and tries to play a little dink ball. Conte reads it. Alioski gets across left-hand side. Plays the ball up the line. Conte's there again. Tracking back. Does really well. Gives it to Mendy and Mendy lumps the ball forward. Up to halfway. Havertz. Up with Cooper. Wins the ball. Mason Mount goes charging in. Wins the tackle against Calvin Phillips. Referee gives a free kick. Gilbert, good goal it was as well. Cooper claiming that Giroud caught him. He fell over Giroud's leg and he's claiming he was fouled. But VAR's looked at it. It's all given. Leeds have got the ball. They tried to play the ball inside the Poveda and there's Mason Mount working hard again. Appreciated by the fans in the West Stand lower. Aliens take the Leeds throw. 15 yards inside our half. Throws the ball square to Bamford and they go back to centre half in the centre circle. Alioski right on the halfway line, left back. Werner shuts him down. Plays it up the line. Nice little 1-2s. Rafinha's on his bike, but Reece James steps in and wins a good challenge. Plays the ball up the line to Kai Havertz. Werner. Havertz wins a Chelsea free kick. Chelsea fans in the shed end are singing. I think it's Carefree being sung. I've got no sound on. I can't play the sound. Chelsea fans inside the stadium. Right, Chelsea free kick looking for Giroud long. They win the first header. Phillips blasts the ball forward. Ben Chilwell's got the ball. Holds off Poveda. Plays it up to Pulisic. And it comes off the Leeds defender. Chelsea throwing. 15 yards up. Inside their half. Left-hand side. Chilwell takes it. He's got Mount short. He's got Pulisic up the line. Switches with Giroud. Lays it off to Mount, who's looking for Chilwell, but can't play the right ball. Chilwell's doing well, though. He shut Ayling down. And Chelsea have won a throw-in right by their corner flag. Pulisic shows early for it. Gets it from Chilwell. Chilwell lays it off to Pulisic, who's then on the floor. Ball goes off for a Leeds throw. Ayling up the line. Poveda flicks it up to Bamford, who's non-existent now. Since his goal, he's been non-existent, Bamford. But Leeds are still in this game. We need Kovacic is coming on. He's about to come on, and I'm wondering if it's going to be for Kai Havertz. I think it probably will be. Mason Mount and Conte have been everywhere. Alonso, thank you. Leeds throwing on halfway. Right back. Goes back to the centre half. Cooper comes across this left-hand side to Alioski. Alioski, long ball up the line. Zuma wins the first header. I think they clashed heads. Referee's checking they're both okay, and they are. Mason Mount in the centre circle, over to left-hand side. He's got Pulisic outside him. Just takes his time. Pulisic. Havertz comes short. Pulisic collects the ball. Across from left to right. Turns away from a challenge. Outside the edge of the box. Fronting up their defenders. As a shot. Blocked. Comes to Werner. He tries to find Giroud. They clear it only as far as Conte. Conte. Back to Thiago Silva. Just inside their half. Left-hand side of centre. Strides forward and dribbles between two players. Mason Mount on the left-hand side now. Comes back on himself to Ben Chilwell. To Silva. Looking for a 1-2. Comes out to Mason Mount. By the corner flag. Chilwell was taken out. Ref played on. Mount's giving the ball away to Phillips, who plays it off for Chilwell. And it's a Leeds throw-in. Right-hand side. Right, substitutions being made. And it's Kai Havertz coming off for Kovacic, which is understandable. Havertz has done all right. Applause to Chelsea fans. Some Chelsea fans give him a standing ovation. Some are sitting down. But Kovacic comes on. 24 minutes to go. We need that energy. It's a big hand from Frank Lampard and Jody Morris. 2-1 Chelsea. Game's not over. Need the third goal, as I'm seeing in the comments section. Right. Leeds to take it. Ayling to take it on the right back position. Plays it short to Click. Halfway inside their own half. Chelsea win back possession, but they're claiming a foul from Pulisic on Ayling. Leeds are complaining to the referee. We played it short to the centre-back. Cooper. Goes back the way he came, to right of centre, Laurenti. Up to halfway. Plays the ball out here to left-back, Alioski. He's got acres of space. Reece James has got two men. Alioski. Halfway inside our half. Goes inside to Dallas and then plays it back to centre-half. Inside the centre circle. Still inside their own half at the moment. Chelsea's set in a defensive shape. And it's good. Giroud's leading the line. Going to shut them down. And they've given the ball away. Reece James has come inside to collect the ball and he's given it to Silva. Mason Mount, acres of space, left of the centre circle, drives forward. Outside of him is Pulisic. He's got Ben Chilwell on the overlap. Chilwell gets to the byline. And the ball, oh, dearie me. And the ball was crossed in and it was half cleared. And Pulisic has run onto it. He's come right onto it, hit it first time and the ball's gone just wide. Let's see that again. Great move from Chelsea. Really quick counter. Oh no. The ball's come in from Chilwell. The defender's played it off of Pulisic. It's come to Giroud, who's reacted straight away right-footed. And literally the ball's come straight at him. He can't react. Just shoves his foot out and it goes just wide. Now Alioski's come off for Rodrigo. Rodrigo's come on for Leeds. He's a good player. Right, Leeds got the ball. Two centre-halves have got it. 10 yards outside their own box. Mount goes to press. Then Giroud goes to press. And they're forcing them to play it high to left-back Dallas. Werner's shutting him down. Just lumps it forward. And there's Reece James again. Great play from Conte. Giroud. Oh, it's unlucky. Conte played a great first-time ball to Mason Mount in space. And he's played it up to Giroud. And Giroud tried to lay it off. Luke Ayling has been clipped by Giroud and given it all this to the referee. Yellow card. He should be booked for that. There's no room for that. Asking for players to be booked. Anyway, Leeds have still got the ball. They come over halfway. Play it out to the right back. Luke Ayling. Looks for a ball inside and Thiago Silva wins it. And Mason Mount gets in front of Ayling but is then fouled. He's not. Referee says play on. Paveda. Challenged by Chilwell. Dead centre. 30 yards out. Conte's there working hard. Kovacic working hard. Mason Mount. They play the ball inside. Rodrigo. Or Rafinha. Paveda. Edge of the box. Right hand side. Cross comes in. There's Zuma to head the ball away on the penalty spot for a Leeds corner. Leeds are a good side. We need another goal here. Counter-attack is on. A moment ago, we burst through them. They couldn't live with us with the pace we've got. Leeds corner, taken on the right-hand side. Right-footed outswinger. Cross comes in. Headed away first time. Giroud goes up, second ball, wins it. Werner on the edge of his own box plays a lovely little pass for the run from Pulisic. Up to halfway, right wing. Takes the defenders on, inside to Werner. Werner picks the ball up and goes to the right-hand side. Up to the edge, level the edge of their box. Back inside to Kovacic. 30 yards from goal. Kovacic across from right to left. Lays the ball off to Mason Mount. Chilwell now. 25 yards out, left-hand side. Cross comes in. Giroud can't get there. But Conte's 1 second ball on the edge of the box. Then they've managed to get back in. But Mount's won it again. Mount and Chilwell, middle of the pitch. 30 yards out. Kovacic drives forward to the edge of the box. He's got Pulisic outside him, but turns away. Goes back to Mason Mount, 35 yards out. Mount shoots low. Easy for the keeper. Reece James had made a move towards the back post. Got ignored. And the keeper's got the ball right on the edge of his box and just rolls it to the centre half. Cooper, 10 yards outside his own box. 20 minutes to go plus injury time. Chelsea 2, Leeds 1. Giroud and Kurt Zouma and Bamford for Leeds. And just a note, if you've missed it, Hakim Ziyech went off on 28 minutes with a hamstring injury, replaced by Christian Pulisic. And since then, Kai Havertz has gone off for Mateo Kovacic. Harshmeet, how you doing? Jonas, welcome everybody who's joined the stream and the chat. If I've missed you, welcome along. Right, Leeds lumped the ball forward. Chelsea are doing well. They've started to press high last 10 minutes and it's working. But we've lost possession of the ball inside their half. Calvin Phillips inside the centre circle. Plays it square to Dallas, left back. Right on halfway. Plays the ball inside. Click. Lays it off to Rodrigo. Rodrigo plays it inside to Bamford, but they got their angles mixed up. And the ball went straight through to Mendy. Nice little first time balls they play here, Leeds. Right, Mendy takes a goal kick. Up to Giroud. He can't get there. Conte wins second ball. Pervader's going to win it and plays back to centre half. 10 yards inside his own half. And Werner's there to win it. Werner's been brought down. Referee says play on. Dear me. Comes out to left back, Dallas. Plays it outside of him to Rafinha. Plays it to Click. Comes inside. 25 yards out. And Mason Mount steps in front of Rodrigo to win the ball. Tries to find Giroud and they win it back. 10 yards inside our half. Phillips up to Bamford. Tries to lay the ball off and gives it to Conte. Conte steps around Phillips and drives forward over halfway. Bamford gets back in and wins a challenge on Conte. Back to centre half. He gives it to Dallas. Rafinha in front of the benches. Left hand side. Goes back to Dallas. Shut down by Giroud. Werner. Centre half comes forward with the ball across halfway. Chelsea's set a defensive shape. He tries to play a ball, but he's been shut down by Kovacic. And he overplays it to Mendy. Nice and simple. Ice cold, yeah, hopefully so. I really appreciate everyone watching, obviously. I know it's on the TV. So I do appreciate you guys watching. All things Ben, let's hope they do. Joe, how you doing? Gilbert, how you doing? Right, Chelsea possession and Conte's found Kovacic. Strides past Phillips. Great play. Was foul, but he's driving forward in dead centre, 35 yards out. Holds off another challenge, but then he's fouled. Drawn a free kick from Llorente, who's booked, and Chelsea's got free kick. 35 yards out, dead centre. Nice little floated ball into the back post here for Giroud or Kurt Zouma will be nice. Right, Reece James and Mason Mount are over it. Zuma's made his way up. Thiago Silva is staying back. No, he's not. He is staying back. Silva's staying back. Got Werner, Pulisic, Giroud and Zouma all pushed up. Kovacic just sitting 10 yards off them. They're defending the edge of their box. Chilwell's lurking on the back post. What are they going to do with the ball here? Reece James lift it towards the back post. There's Zouma. Tries to win the header. And they get the ball away. Rodrigo plays the ball from right to left. But he only finds Timo Werner. But Werner can't control it. Rafinha Goes back to Dallas. Dallas. Inside his own half. Back to the centre half. Just outside his own box. Left of centre. Goes square to Laurenti. Right of centre. Back to Cooper. Looking for an option. Playing it square inside his own half still. To the right wing. To Ayling. Over halfway. Pervader shut down by Chilwell. Supported by Mason Mount. And Mason Mount's come away with the ball. Left wing. Driving forward. Finds Werner. And Timo Werner with the goalkeeper. And the goalkeeper's made a great save again. Werner hits it first time under the keeper. Is it Meslier or whatever you say his name? Has got down. He's come off the underside of his leg and gone wide. Great ball, Mason Mount. Brilliant pass. Great play to win it. The keeper's made a good save. He made it with his arm. In fact, Werner was unlucky. Good save from the goalkeeper. Werner can't believe it. Lampard's looking to the skies. Come on, Timo. Get yourself a goal, mate. You can do this. Get yourself back on a run. Right, Chelsea corner. Brilliant for Mount there. Chelsea corner. Mount to take it again. Can repay. He's doing some signals, telling people to space out a bit. Arm up. Mount swings it towards the penalty spot again, and Giroud wins the header, and it goes over the bar. Unlucky. It was a good move. Zuma was the blocker. He blocks off two defenders, and Giroud makes a run towards the near post. Wins a free header. 14 to go, plus injury time. Leeds have got the ball, playing it across their defensive line, just outside their box. Chelsea pressed, and then Leeds are just moving the ball away. Right, the centre back, right of centre's got the ball. Plays it out to Ayling, just inside his own half, right side. Chelsea pushing high with Mount, with Pulisic, with Giroud, with Werner and Conte. It's gone back to the goalkeeper. This is good from Chelsea. Chelsea have stepped this up the last 15 minutes to pressing. Leeds had the out ball earlier. They haven't got it now. They've had to drop two of their midfielders deep to collect the ball. As soon as they get it, they're being forced backwards. Still, deep inside their own half, Leeds. Trying to play the ball about. They've gone across the midfield. They've gone back to centre halves. Trying to find a ball, and Mount's there with Rodrigo. Rodrigo holds him off, and Ayling comes across halfway. Plays it out to Rodrigo. He's got a man over on the right-hand side. Approaching the edge of our box. Silva comes out to make a challenge. Chilwell makes a challenge. Pervader's still there. Dead centre shoots, and straight to Mendy. That was... Yeah, we should have done better there. To be fair, he held off two challenges on the edge. Come across from right to left, dead centre. Chelsea goal kicker's gone right out of play. It's a Leeds throw, right back position just inside their own half. And Chelsea change. Olivier Giroud's coming off on 78 minutes to be replaced by Tammy. Got his goal today, Giroud. Done really well again. 5 goals in 2 games. He's busy, Giroud. Such a good player. So clever. Giroud comes off. Tammy's on with 12 to go. Gets acknowledged by all the Chelsea bench. Giroud again. Come on, Tammy. Set up Timo. One of you two score. Giroud, job done for him today. It's been good again. Leeds take the throw up to click. Had to go back to Ayling, who comes back to centre half again, inside his own half. Plays it across halfway out to the left-hand side. Pervader. Challenged and flattened by Reece James. Not a booking. He just literally run into him. Leeds got a free kick halfway inside our half. Play it inside to Rodrigo. Lays it off to Phillips. Phillips plays it square to centre half. Just inside the centre circle, inside our half. Comes inside to Phillips. Shut down by Conte. Plays it up to Tammy. Lays it off to Timo Werner, who drives forward. Werner up to the edge of the box. Plays it to the right-hand side to Tammy Abraham. Defender gets in. Gets a foot in. It's a Chelsea throw-in. Chelsea corner even, sorry. Chelsea got another corner. 11 minutes plus injury time to go. They're looking at this Poveda chance earlier. He got to the corner of the box and him and Chilwell smacked legs, so it smacked feet. And Poveda sort of stumbled a bit but kept his feet and then got his shot away. They're looking as if it could be a possible penalty. What's happening? They're not looking at it, are they? No, it's saying play on. Chelsea corner. 10 minutes to go. Mount to take it right hand side. Outswinger. Towards the penalty spot. It's won the header by Reece James. Reece James head the ball wide. Leeds goal kick. Taking it quickly. Short to centre back. Inside his own penalty box. Welcome to the stream, guys. Hope you're enjoying it. What, they've worked the ball to the left wing. Dallas plays it up the line to Poveda. He turns Reece James. He's offside. Offside. They've in down our left hand side there. I'll tell you what, our right hand side, we need support for Reece James here. Kovacic needs to get over and support him. And Werner. Bielsa's standing up this time, barking at his players. Now he takes his customary seated position. His leg muscles must be unbelievable, that bloke. Right, Mendy to take the goal kick. Just outside his penalty box, to the right of the corner of the penalty box. Lumps the ball forward. They head the ball clear. But it comes out to Christian Pulisic. Turns away from three defenders and finds Kovacic. Tries to play Werner in the channel right hand side into the box, but they come away with the ball. Dallas to Phillips. Shut down by Tammy, who's done well to win it back. Tammy, right hand side, edge of the box. Draws Phillips into a challenge and Chelsea win a throw in. Level with the edge of the penalty spot. Penalty box. 8 minutes plus injury time to go. Chelsea have done well here. Chelsea have been much the better team second half. Where it was wide open first half. Right, Reece James take the throw in. Werner comes short. Collects it, gives it to Tammy. Tammy to Timo. On the byline, left-hand side. 25-30 yards from goal. Chelsea throwing again. Reece James to take it. Plays it up to Tammy. Flicks it on to Christian Pulisic, right wing. Or it's Mason Mount. By the corner flag. Tries to get a corner off the defender. But it works his way through to centre-back. They just play it out to Chilwell. Lays the ball inside to N'Golo Kante. Kante. Silva, 30 yards out, strides forward, looks for a pass inside and give the ball away. But there's Kovacic to win it back, 35 yards out, left of centre, up to Werner, left-hand side, drives inside to Christian Pulisic, takes a touch, tries to get his shot away, it's blocked. Goalkeeper stops it going off for a corner. And Dallas drops deep to collect the ball, buys corner flag, plays it inside to centre half, back to Dallas, plays it up the line. They're working their possession well, Leeds. Poveda over halfway. Comes across from right to left. Plays it up the line straight to Reece James, but his touch lets him down and it goes off for a Leeds throw-in. Halfway inside our half. Mason Mount closes. Rodrigo down, goes off for another throw to Leeds. Leeds down the left-hand side. Dallas. Level the edge of the box. Plays it inside to Click. Rodrigo's got some space. Drills the ball in towards the back post. The penalty spot. And there was Zuma there to block it. Bamford was lurking. Rodrigo tries to find Bamford. His touch lets him down. I thought it was blocked, but it was his own touch. And it goes off for a Chelsea goal kick. Thiago Silva's having a word with somebody here. Silva's got a problem. Silva's down. As soon as that ball went off, he was doing this to the bench to get their attention. He's sitting up now. Of course, he can't speak English, so Kurt Zuma's translating for him to the physios. Five minutes plus injury time to go. This is a little bit tense. Thank you guys all for tuning in and watching. Get involved in the chat if you haven't already. Don't forget there's super chats available if you want them. Right, Thiago Silva, is he going to carry on? Yeah, he's going to carry on. I know, is he? Yes, he's carrying on. He's okay. It's a shame I can't watch it without the sound on. You can imagine the chants around the ground. Referee's telling him he's got to go off to then come back on. He's telling the defence to push up. Look, as he's walking off, Thiago Silva is barking at the players to push up. He's shouting at Zuma, get up. The fourth official's telling him to get off the pitch and then to come back on. He's ready to come back on. Man of the match, I have to say today, is going to be, you're looking at the likes of Mason Mount, Conte. Right, Chelsea played the ball forward. And it's a bit of head tennis. It's gone back to the Leeds goalkeeper who collects the ball. Goalkeeper plays it to Cooper. Llorente picks the ball up right side of centre, 15 yards from his own box, plays it square to Cooper. Tammy's working hard to close them both down. They come wide to Dallas, who takes a touch and loses his footing, and Werner's on his bike. Werner drives inside, plays it inside to Tammy, right-hand corner of the box. Tammy shoots wide, and he got Christian Pulisic at the back post, asking for the ball to be played across to him. Tammy had a shot, was greedy. Really greedy. Bielsa's doing his nut, by the way. They play it to Dallas, and as he takes the touch, he loses his right foot, slips behind him, right in front of him, and then Werner was away, and he was doing his nut, Bielsa. Right, Leeds are still playing the ball forward. They've worked it to the right-hand side, halfway inside our half, but there's Mason Mount once again trying to win challenges and does really well. Force them back to centre-halves. Attempts on goal, Chelsea 23, Leeds 9 in this game. Still working their possession. Chelsea still working hard to win the ball back. On target, Chelsea 9 of 23 and Leeds 4 of 9. Leeds have won the ball. Dallas over halfway. Up inside to Rodrigo. Looking for a second ball. And Chelsea get the ball away. Only as far as Phillips, 30 yards from goal. Plays it out to the right-hand side. Ayling. Cross comes in. Thiago Silva wins a great header up against Bamford. Comes out to Dallas to Click. Trying to get the ball forward. They're inside our box still. Reece James fronts up Poveda and just shoves him out of the way, collects the ball and then plays it off him for a Chelsea goal kick. And then Reece James gives it the old come on to the Chelsea fans. Brilliant from Reece James. Man mountain he is. What a player. But what a jump, what a leap and what a header from Thiago Silva. Oh, Thiago Silva. I had to do it once. Chelsea fans are up singing, chanting. Right, we've got a minute and a half of normal time to go, plus injury time. Chelsea 2, Leeds 1. Mendy takes his goal kick, lumps the ball forward, just over halfway. Cooper wins a towering header for Leeds to Poveda. He's got Reece James in behind him. Reece James gives him a little bit of a shove. Ball goes off for a Chelsea throw. They throw the ball back to Reece James. Reece James, Lampard give the ball to him, and then Reece James kicked the ball away. The Leeds bench then threw it at Reece, like not viciously, just threw it up to Reece James. It hits him on his chest, and then Reece James looks at him and says, "What?" Right, the throw-in's gone nowhere. They head the ball back to the goalkeeper. Last minute of normal time. Llorente plays the ball up to Phillips, who goes back to the goalkeeper with no one near him. Cooper, deep inside his own half, strides forward into space. Approaching halfway, lumps the ball forward, left-hand side, looking for the winger. Dallas on the overlap. It comes to Poveda, brings the ball down. Left corner of our box. He's forced wide by Conte and Werner. Werner gets in, works hard to win a Chelsea throw-in. Well done, Timo Werner. Brilliant play. Reece James is going to take his time with the throw. Bielsa still barking at his players. Reece James. Halfway inside our half. Throws the ball up the line. Tammy. Loses possession but wins it back. Then wins a free kick from Click. Went down in stages, Tammy, but he's won the free kick. Right, 4 minutes of injury time to go. Chelsea 2, Leeds 1. We've done well to fight back from being a goal down after 4 minutes, Chelsea. They've played well. They've responded well. They've played well. They've worked hard. Again, there's not really been a bad performance today. Reece James plays the ball high up the line to Tammy. Wins a header inside, but Kovacic can't get there. Phillips mops up. Forced backwards, but plays the ball all the way across his back line to Ayling. Halfway inside his half. And there's Christian Pulisic. It's not. It's Mason Mount has worked hard across the pitch to shut Ayling down. And it goes off for a Leeds throw. Well done, Mason Mount again. Leeds with possession. 3 minutes of injury time to go. Cooper launches the ball forward. Easy for Zuma. Free header. Heads it away. Fast Phillips. He heads it out to the left-hand side. Dallas tries to take it down and play up the line. But Reece James is there again. Plays it off of Dallas. He doesn't. It's a Leeds throw. Leeds got the throw right on the halfway line. Well, they haven't. It's further forward. Dallas. Bamford drops deep to come and get it and gives it away. And Thiago Silva plays it out of play. Colleen, thank you. Thank you guys for your comments. Right, Leeds throw. Dallas to take it. Halfway inside their half. Goes short to Poveda. Dallas gets the ball back right in front of Frank Lampard. Falls backwards to his centre half. Steps forward onto halfway. Chelsea's set a defensive shape here. There's no out ball forward. And they're forcing them to go across the back line again. They've worked it across to Laurenti. Right hand side of centre. Goes out wide to Ayling. Inside to Phillips. Shut down by Mount. Back to centre half again. Cooper inside the centre circle. Tammy's closing the doors. He's not got an out ball. So he strides forward. Plays it forward and Reece James nips in front of Bamford and wins the challenge. Supported by Tammy and then Kovacic. Picks up the ball on halfway. He's got Werner on his bite and Werner's off. And Werner, edge of the box, right hand corner. He takes it forward, slides it inside to Pulisic. And Christian Pulisic scores to make it 3-1 Chelsea. Get in there. Game over. Brilliant play from Chelsea. Brilliant counter-attack from Chelsea. Outstanding from Chelsea. Get in there. Kovacic. Reece James and Tammy done really well to win possession. Kovacic on halfway plays the ball in between defenders to Werner. Werner on the right-hand side takes the ball not towards goal, but he just takes a touch and plays the ball right in front of Pulisic. And Pulisic bursting into the box, slides it in, slides the ball in left-footed under the goalkeeper and makes it Chelsea 3, Leeds 1. Lampard's going crazy. Bielsa's not happy and Lampard's in front of him. Lampard's in front of, celebrating in front of him. Game over. Come on now. Get in there. I did say in my little video today that I think we'll win by two goals or 3 goals. 2-0, 3-1 or 3-0, 4-1. Chelsea fans are celebrating, as you can imagine. And guys, this is 16 games unbeaten in all competitions. And I believe we're top of the Premier League, are we? Before the games are played tomorrow. This is a big result. Being a goal down and coming back. Pulisic draws a foul. Rafinha's getting booked for that. And he is. London is blue. Thank you guys all for watching. Pulisic just sucked in Rafinha. Gives away the free kick. Puts his foot in. Booked. Leeds are a good side. I have to say, they've been beaten 3-1 here today, but they're a good team. Really good team. They work hard. They find the spaces. But their defence is suspect, you have to say. And that's it. Full time. It's all over. Chelsea 3, Leeds 1. What a performance to come back from being a goal down after 4 minutes. Clean sheet, disappointing we didn't keep hold of that. Olivier Giroud scores in the first half. Kurt Zouma with a header scores another header from a corner to make it 2. And then a great counter-attack move from Chelsea. Reece James and Tammy Abraham worked hard back in the right-back position to win the ball off Leeds. They then pace it up to Matteo Kovacic, who bursts over halfway. Right side of the pitch. Plays the ball in between 2 defenders to Werner, who's on his bike. And Werner just goes into the box, doesn't go towards the goal, takes a touch in, spots Pulisic and plays the ball square to him. And Pulisic just then literally just slides the ball home. Harrison's there with Frank Lampard. Obviously, he was there playing with Frank at Derby. Chelsea fans holding up a flag saying, "Come on, Chelsea, great to be back." Great play from Chelsea. Brilliant performance from Chelsea today. To come back in, outstanding. Really, really good. Thank you guys for all your comments regarding the commentary. Thank you so much for that. Thank you for taking the time to watch the stream. Just to confirm today's results. Burnley 1, Everton 1, Man City 2, Fulham 0, West Ham 1, Man United 3. They were 1-0 down United. And Chelsea 3, Leeds 1. So that means that Chelsea are top of the league, I believe, in the Premier League. I can reset my timer now. Look at that. My timer's saying 47 seconds. I don't know why. I haven't got a clue why. Can't get to grips with all this stuff. But guys, thank you so much again for watching the stream, for coming along. Chelsea are top of the Premier League by a point from Tottenham and Liverpool. 2 points from Man U. 4 points from Man City and Leicester, but all those teams have got a game in hand. Keep your voice lubricated, I know. I need to. Let's all celebrate this evening. Chelsea top of the league, at least for 12 hours or so. But guys, well, 12 hours, more than that, isn't it? Of course, 24 hours, let's just say that. So guys, as I keep saying, thank you for joining this stream. Thank you very much for taking part, getting involved in the chat. Thank you for the super chat. And also, just, I really appreciate you joining and getting involved. Make sure you come and join me again on Tuesday, where it'll be Chelsea against Krasnodar in the Champions League. We're probably completely different starting 11, hopefully with Billy Gilmore playing. So, enjoy your evening. Celebrate the fact that Chelsea are top of the league. And thank you very much, guys. Enjoy your evening. Thank you for watching. I'm going to call it there because I've promised the wife that I'll go in and spend some time. Probably got to watch Strictly Come Dancing now. How to celebrate. Anyway, you guys, have a fantastic evening. Thank you all for joining. Have a great evening. See you Tuesday. Subscribe to my channel if you don't already. Like this stream for me. Comment on the stream as well and in the chat. Have a great evening. Chelsea 3, Leeds 1, top of the league. What more can you ask for? Have a great evening, guys. I shall see you all Tuesday. Stay tuned for my video tomorrow, by the way. See you then.